I'm going to talk about the 7 deadly sins and the divine virtues, especially when they come to aging and anti-aging. I just asked ChatGPT. This is just my intuition of like the 7 deadly sins cause us to age, because really anger does create toxicity and acid in the body. It ages our cells. We want to act more like God, and not just because like we're coming out of vanity, but because why not be the light? Transform the darkness to allow more of God's light to come in. Lust is pursuing excessive pleasure without balance, can lead to stress, risky behaviors, and lack of self-care. So pleasure can be anything. It doesn't necessarily just have to be sex. It could be overly excessive desire for anything, right? The virtue would be chastity. So this is purity, self-control. So the youthful impact would be cultivating self-discipline and channeling your desire into meaningful connections that foster emotional health, which reflects on a youthful spirit and body. So obviously, like, none of us are going around having casual sex, but there can even be lust within our marriage. So even with our relationships and our current, husbands or partners, to come together through divine love and not through lust. It should be sacred and it should be beautiful. Gluttony, overindulgence, especially in food. Okay, we're all dealing with gluttony. We all overeat. Even with raw foods, we can become gluttonous, even with fruit, right? Oh my God, all the watermelon, and look at the papayas, and you're at the Woodstock Fruit Festival and you're just overeating on all this fruit, right? And no one's really mindfully eating and stopping when they're full, and being aware of how much they're putting in their body. Consuming excess food, especially unhealthy foods, can lead to weight gain, inflammation, digestive issues, and accelerated aging. The virtue to gluttony would be temperance. So having, moderation, self-restraint. These are all disciplines that we can practice. The youthful impact in this would be practicing moderation in your diet and other habits, and support body, clear skin, and vitality. Nourishment over indulgence fosters longevity. So actually, calorie restriction promotes longevity. But gluttony is not just overindulgence in food. Gluttony could be overindulgence in anything. Everything should be in balance. Let's see, greed, excessive desire for material wealth. We have a right to want nice things, but there's like an excessive desire for material things. The important thing is like not to have so much attachment or being afraid to lose these material possessions is the important part. The aging connection. Greed leads to stress, dissatisfaction, and a mindset of never having enough, which can age the mind and body. The virtue would be charity, giving, generosity. Generosity and giving cultivate joy, gratitude, emotional well-being, and often associated with a lighter spirit and appearance. So when you are giving and you're generous, you're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling closer to God, like you're feeling more youthful and beautiful. Sloth is laziness, apathy, lack of effort. We all have those times where we're just not feeling 100%, and we're maybe laying around, or we're not feeling well, or we're like a little depressed, and it's okay. Like, I have those days where sometimes I'm like, I have to move through this energy that I'm feeling. But most of us are not lazy. We're up juicing, we're exercising, we're doing facial exercises, we're working on our purpose, we're taking care of our family, we're working on our relationships. So I don't think many of us have much to do with that. But a sedentary lifestyle can contribute to the physical decline, poor mental health, and lack of vitality. Moving the body creates energy. Keeping the body moving is going to increase your energy. It's going to keep you young and full of vitality. The virtue to sloth would be diligence. So having enthusiasm, wanting to try new things, wanting to take care of yourself, self-care. Being proactive, having a proactive and energetic lifestyle keeps the body fit, the mind sharp, and encourages a vibrant, youthful presence. Even being enthusiastic about your spiritual path or personal development, like wanting to self-improve, wanting to become the best version of yourself, having purpose in your life. Wrath. So Wrath is something that I have been going through. I feel like I have lessons with all these virtues because I keep telling God that I want to overcome the 7 deadly sins, and I feel like He keeps testing me and I keep failing over and over again. But wrath is anger, rage, and hatred. And this can also go towards yourself. This can be self-hatred. You could be really loving to everybody else, but secretly you're insecure, you're hating yourself, you're not happy with where you're at. You feel like you have regrets. Chronic anger and resentment can lead to stress, elevated cortisol levels, and contribute to premature aging. Virtue would be patience, peace, and calm, and forgiveness too, I think, right? So patience and maintaining a calm demeanor promote a sense of inner peace, reducing stress and its aging effects on the body. So we don't want to be angry. Like, obviously, we want to feel our emotions. We can feel the anger and witness it and give it space to move through us without reacting after we feel that anger. Envy, jealous. So you remember the witch and the wicked witch in Wizard of Oz, right? And you remember Glinda, the beautiful witch who's kind and considerate and thoughtful and caring, and she's gorgeous and she's glowing with radiant light. But then you see the wicked witch, and I think I'm saying jealous because I was watching Once Upon a Time, and the wicked witch in the show turned green because of envy. So envy is what made her wicked. Jealousy of other people, or the desire to have others' possessions or their traits, can lead to chronic dissatisfaction, anxiety, negativity, which takes a toll on your mental and physical well-being. The virtue to envy, the opposite, would be kindness, compassion, contentment, being happy for other people, not comparing yourself to other people. Practicing kindness and being content leads to emotional stability and happiness, both of which contribute to a more youthful appearance. We got one last one. Okay, pride. Oopsie. Pride is excessive self-importance or arrogance. Excessive pride can create emotional barriers, isolation, and unwillingness to learn or grow, leading to stagnation. And the opposite of pride, the virtue, would be humility, modesty, openness. We don't have to be the center of attention. We don't have to brag about ourselves. We can give other people the spotlight and make other people feel special. Humility allows one to stay open-minded, curious, and adaptable, traits linked to a youthful mindset and the ability to embrace new ideas. Practicing the divine virtues or the divine qualities help maintain emotional harmony, which directly reduces stress, a significant factor in aging. Many of these virtues encourage moderation, mindfulness, generosity, and kindness, all of which contribute to a healthy lifestyle that supports holistic well-being. The embracing these qualities, these godlike qualities and virtues, lead to inner fulfillment and spiritual lightness, often reflected externally as youthful energy and vitality. So when we're feeling these divine virtues, we are giving off, we're reflecting that energy. That is beautiful. If you ever see someone in a bad mood, you're like, I need to stay away, right? If someone's being a total biatch or an a-hole, like, you don't even want to be around them. But when someone, regardless of what they look like, if they are kind and they are considerate and they're calm and they're a good listener, they have all these great qualities, and they're compassionate and they're humble, you just want to be around them. Like, they're just beautiful. You can't see any flaws in them at all because their inner light is just glowing. The last part, self-control and discipline support healthy eating and physical activity. And, staying calm and patient helps maintain a peaceful mindset, which also prevents premature aging.